Good morning, guys. Sorry I haven't been on sooner than now. I'm pulling out of my driveway, headed to the doctor's office. Had a little mishap, but it never fails, does it, guys? About the time I start a video, the phone rings. He hasn't called all morning long. Did not call to remind me of my appointment. But the second I start recording, he calls. He has impeccable timing. I love him, though. He was so sweet. He went and took my car out last night and put gas in it for me. And he was so tired. So, I can't fuss at him too much. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Went ahead and attempted to try to put my contact lenses on. That's why I didn't video this morning, because I got my left one in and it burned so bad. For several minutes I was totally blind, and then after that it wasn't a matter of I couldn't get it back out of my eye. Then once I got it back out of my eye, I was still blind for a little bit till it quit stinging and feeling like somebody had put hot fire in my eye. If you've ever opened a can of jalapenos and rubbed your eyes, you're right there with me. You kind of know, and I don't know why we came this way. We're going to Harrodsburg Road. That's okay, we can fix this. My brain, I'm a creature of habit, so much so that the places that I normally go, well, that's where I go. On today's agenda, it's kind of a sad day. My friend Myra from Medicaid Done Right, I'm picking up my QIT papers from her and then going down to see Derek and getting that account started. And then I will be seeing Myra no more. She won't be working in the Lexington area anymore, and that's very, very sad. I wish her the best, but I hate to see her go. She's a good friend. But, it's better for her. Less driving, less stress. So, I'm happy for her. I'm just sad that we won't get to see each other anymore. We'll still, we still have each other's phone numbers and things of that nature. So, it won't be like never. And, hopefully, sometime I'll be in Louisville and maybe she'll be in Lexington and we can hook back up and have lunch or something and catch up. Just a little rundown on the makeup. I didn't use any primer today. I cannot find my illuminating primer, so I've noticed that the matte primer tends to, with my skin being so dry, it tends to make things a lot more cakey than I want them to be, and I was rushing, so I just kind of put on foundation. It used to last all day for me anyway, so we'll just give it a go and see what happens. Worst case scenario, it breaks down, big deal. I'll be home before it really has a chance to do that. The foundation is Estee Lauder. I did use my Too Faced Bon Bon palette. I'll give you a quick little shot of that. I can't tell you what colors. My eyes are still swollen. I thought they were better than what they are, but no. Can't remember what color I have on my lips, but it's in my pocket. Did use a Too Faced mascara. It was a little bit more difficult today to put on makeup than it was the other day, simply because, I stuck a contact in and it's still swollen eye. Not a real good plan. I also think I bought a different kind of soap, and I also think that possibly I didn't get it rinsed off as well as I normally do. Being in a hurry, you never know. I know that it just ended badly, but now we're headed to the doctor's office, so I'm going to stop here and we will continue when we get a little closer. Okay, so we are back from the doctor's office. That visit went amazingly well. Told me to stop being Superman or Superwoman. Told me that the medicine and everything is working and it's going to work. Whew. God's so good. He told me to keep doing Sparkle and to keep doing my videos because he wants to see, and he wants me to see the progress. I'm just beyond elated. Everything that I've experienced emotionally is normal. My eyes look pitiful. I mean, not my shadow, my actual eyes, because I tried to put my contacts in. But anyway, I just had to share, wow, just how good. Oh, I just can't get over how good this is. I have another injection in March. We have to be a little bit more, the things that I saw, you know, when I Googled everything in the MRI, aren't as bad as what I thought that they could be, which you know, that happens a lot when you Google medical stuff. But the bottom line, it's all good. It's all normal. Even the depression was normal. He said, you know, whenever we were talking, and I told him, I said, you know, I get up every day, I put my makeup on, I get dressed. I said, you know, but I can't do everything that I want to do. And I said, you know, some days I can't really get anything done other than my makeup. He said, just stop. And he told me, he said, you know, he said, don't worry so much about what you can do or can't do. Continue to focus on what you can. I'm sorry. I'm so happy. He told me, he said, you're one of the people I can help. And he said, this treatment's going to work for you. And I told him, I said, you know, because I had asked about increasing my pain medicine. And I told him, I said, you know, I said, I had something that happened that made me reevaluate. And when I filled my prescription, I just got my regular prescription. And he told me, he said, I don't want you to worry about that. He said, because you're not that person. He said, you manage your pain. And I said, that's exactly what I had to back up and ask myself. If adding this extra dose was the pain controlling me or me controlling it. And he said, don't worry about that. He said, you control your pain. It does not control you. He said, I knew that the first time I met you. And he told me, he said, you're stubborn and you're hard-headed. And he said, and we're going to get you, this is going to work for you because of that. And I said, you mean not in spite of? He said, no, because of. He said, because you don't give up. He said, no matter, he said, you may get down. He said, but you get back up. And I said, wow. So anyway, I was going to film this while I was driving, but, well, I couldn't. I was having me a little hallelujah party. I'm here at the nursing home, though. I'm going to go in and pick up my paperwork for the QIT account and get that taken care of today. Yay, which means direct deposit city. But I just wanted to share that with you. I treated myself to a cinnamon raisin squiggle. I love those things. I started getting them when my dad was going to the foot doctor there in the same office building. I had a couple pieces of cheese because I hadn't eaten. He even told me that I was on the right track with changing my diet. It just really was a very positive visit. And knowing that, you know, this is probably not going to be lifelong. It's going to be long term, but maybe not lifelong. The biggest issue that I'm facing is that there's so much scar tissue in my neck and my back. That's something that just can't be remedied, and so much arthritis. And of course, the discs are not behaving, but you know, it's all fixable at this point, or treatable. I don't want to use the word fixable, but it is treatable, and it is going to be okay. And anyway, I'm going to go on in here and take care of some business, and I'll check back in with you later. Okay, we are finished at the nursing home. I had to run back to the house for a minute. Every time I look at these bug-eyed sunglasses, I wonder why I purchased them. Because, oh good Lord, they make me look like a fly. Anyway, we are headed to the bank now to set up the QIT account, and I still don't really know what I'm doing with this, but I have a little instruction manual and booklet from Kentucky Elder Law to give me some guidance and to give the bank some guidance, and hopefully we can get this accomplished today. It's just one of those things. It was sad saying goodbye to Myra. Really hate that she's not going to be the Medicaid representative here anymore for Medicaid done right. I'm happy that it's taking a lot of stress off of her, because she did have a gigantic area, and I know what that's like. When I worked as a mystery shopper, I had a gigantic area for a while, and it is very stressful. But I have her phone number. We will text each other periodically and check in, and hopefully not lose touch. It's just, it's kind of comical when a bunch of old women see a nice looking younger gentleman and we all are trying to pretend like we didn't see him. Poor little delivery guy. Yeah, we saw you. We were just doing our best to behave like women should and act like ladies. But, you know, there was the other part of us that wanted to go, whoop, baby. But anyway, you know, and we all wished that we were 20 some odd years younger. But, you know, it is what it is. It was comical. You know, we're all just kind of standing there around looking at each other going, okay, what do we do now? Which one of us is going to, you know, misbehave first? but we handled ourselves. We handled our business. We're good. Anyway, I'm gonna take a drive down through. I probably should have gone the other way and gone down Shinaway, but I didn't think about it till just now, so we're taking the long way around, which is not exactly bad. It's okay because, well, you know, I haven't been out of the house in a few days, and getting out and driving and, you know, actually seeing faces is not a bad thing for me. Haven't exactly done a sparkle per se, so this is going to pretty much totally be sparkle, the long version. I'm gonna hop off here and drive because, you know, as I've said before, even though I'm not really paying attention to the phone, it is still a distraction, and it's not one that I don't like to be distracted while I'm driving. So I will see you when we get to the bank. Well, lovely. My bank cannot do the QIT account. So now I have to find a bank that will. No big deal. It's just another bump in the road. I'm going to go fight traffic. Yay, my favorite thing. And I think I'm going to make a little stop at Sally's on the way back. See if I can find me some cute little fingernail polish. I have little sparklies on my fingernails, and yeah, I have some boo-boos that I haven't cleaned up yet, but I fell asleep. Yeah. Anyway, I'll check back in a bit. Yes, we went into Sally's. Yes, we got quite a good haul. Yes, if you like nail polish, I like these small little bottles because the chances of me using them all are much better than the bigger bottles. 35 cents a piece, guys. They are reduced to 69 cents. Well, yeah, right at 35 cents a piece. Yeah. The one here on North Park has still quite a few in several colors. I grabbed a truckload of them. Probably not going to haul them because, well, I'm embarrassed at how many that I got. That I purchased at one time because, yeah. But anyway, at 35 cents a piece, I mean, seriously, even if they do dry up and I throw them out, I really haven't lost a whole lot. And to be honest with you, I could have done more. I am going to hop off of here and drive before this cart that somebody failed to return to its little carriage, before the wind catches it and it hits my car, and it really makes my day not good. That's one thing that I cannot stand, is people that just cannot return a cart. They have the little doohickey thingies, the cart corrals. Just take it to there, or take it back into the store or somewhere where it's not going to hit somebody else's car. Anywho, enough fussing. Back to the fun. Let's drive a little and see what we can do. And I'm back home now. Kind of seems like my eyeshadow has gotten darker as the day has progressed. I don't know what happened with that. But anyway, here's where we are. We're looking for a bank for the QIT account. Didn't think it would be a search, but it is. Still happy with the doctor's report. You know, like I said earlier, it's not going to be overnight, but it is going to be better. I'm going to get some strength back, and I'm going to get some ability back. And the most important thing that I have to do is remember to rest whenever I need to. We're going to make another appointment with the neurologist. Just make him aware of what's going on and get his take on the migraines. The doctor confirmed what I thought. That they're probably coming from the pain in my neck is triggering them. And it's just something that we have to deal with one day at a time. And so for today, I'm happy. I'm blessed, confused as far as dealing with the guardianship issues, but it is what it is. Whenever this has been a huge learning experience for me, I don't regret a second of it. Like I said before, make sure that your loved ones are protected. I would do every bit of this again and everything that I have yet to do in a heartbeat. And that's just how it is. So today I've pretty much combined everything to include Sparkle in one video. And I'm going to hop off of here and Google for local banks and start making some phone calls. And then at some point we'll get this uploaded. But I thank you so much for watching my video. I thank you for stopping by. I hope that through some of the things that I learn and share with you, that you learn something, get some hope from something that I say or do. If you're considering guardianship for an elderly person, I absolutely, with everything in me, advise you to do so. Our elderly need protection from people that have some credibility and have some moral fortitude. I think that's the right word that I'm looking for. Not every situation is like mine. Some of them are easier. Some of them are more difficult. But make sure that your loved ones are protected. Make 100% sure that they are protected. When I was in the bank earlier, a gentleman was beside me talking about how much he was putting in, or that was being put into a fund for him, and how it was too much money and this, that, and the other, and he could be using it for various other things. And I had to bite my tongue because part of me wanted to say, I would leave that alone, because if you don't have it prepared and you need it later on in life, yeah, it's going to be tough. But I minded my business and took care of my business, and maybe he won't need long-term facility care, but do make sure that all of your assets are taken care of by somebody that you can trust. It's crucial. Very, very crucial. And again, I am very happy to have this honor bestowed upon me to care for this gentleman. And this is just a bump in the road. And I forgot to get cat food, which means that I have to go back out, I think, at some point in time, and do that. We may have enough to last tonight, and I can go get it in the morning. But anyway, this is today's Sparkle Guardianship, the whole doctor trip, the whole 9-yard video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed sharing my day with you. And we'll see you in the next video. Remember, I'm the mayor's daughter, and I love you. See you. Bye.